You might be wondering why your production process requires more material than you calculated when you looked at your part size. Oftentimes, this is due to setup waste. In this video, we are going to explain what setup waste is, as well as 3 tips to avoid it in the future. Setup waste is an unavoidable part of the flexible material converting process because it encompasses more than just the material that's used to make the process. It includes the material on the edges, as well as the material that's being wasted in between each part, as well as the material that you need to set up the actual process and all of the inspections that go along with the production process. Additionally, more complex parts will require materials like donor materials or setup materials. This material is included into that setup waste because it's not an actual deliverable that goes to the end customer. While setup waste is unavoidable for converting processes, there are ways to minimize it, and we're going to go over that in the rest of this video. There are several practical ways to minimize setup waste before starting production. First, choosing simpler materials can minimize setup waste. Simpler materials that are more durable and lend themselves to converting processes reduce the amount of waste that's required in order to run that specific process. More complex materials like hydrocolloids, hydrogels, and very thick adhesive materials that kind of behave like peanut butter, these are really hard to convert, and it increases the amount of waste that you will have in that process. Understandably though, complex materials are sometimes required for that process. If it is required, we review it with you and establish specific design tolerances and specifications that will lend itself to the converting process of that type of material. When you start to factor in that these more complex materials are harder to convert, you can mitigate the setup waste by designing a process and a product that accounts for this complexity of the material in the process. Secondly, effective part design plays a crucial role. Designs with multiple layers, tight tolerances, and complex shapes tend to be more complicated to produce, which means they tend to generate more defect. In addition, because the processes are more complex, they require more setup time, which is more setup waste. All of this starts to add up when you have the more complicated project. The third way to reduce setup waste is to take advantage of the stock order program. Stock order program allows you to run multiple months at a time, and this reduces your setup waste because you're not setting up the press those multiple times that you would have otherwise. If you run 3 or 6 months at a time with only one setup, you reduce your overall waste percentage, which is going to reduce your material cost and lower price per part in the long run. While setup waste and waste in general is an inherent part of the converting process, there are ways to mitigate it by evaluating your process holistically. Taking a look at the materials that you are using, as well as the tolerances and the specifications, and then ordering in effective sizes so that you can mitigate your waste overall and lower your price per part. Ultimately, the cost of setup waste is a necessary part to make functional, consistent parts at scale. But it requires proactive collaboration with your converter to manage and minimize it as much as possible. If you want to learn more about how to work with a converter and minimize your overall costs, feel free to check out our Learning Center or reach out to us directly. Thanks for watching.